Hi everyone, Krugs here from Ace Trading. Super excited to share with you today our newest bot, the Wave Finder. This bot is based upon one of our popular bots, the Surfer bot. However, it just has a different technique. So the Surfer bot uses breakouts, whereas this Wave Finder bot will find on the charts certain waves for you to trade, and the bot will trade them for you. It uses support, resistance, volume, price action, and a mixture of other calculations in there. As I'm not sure if you know, I am a mathematician at heart, and so I have spent a number of hours, quite a lot of hours, perfecting this bot to get the right calculations. So I have added the bot to the chart already. This is just a random day that I've chosen, and I can put it on a range of different days, and you'll see that in our Discord. I'm running today the NQ at 45 seconds. In the introduction, I had it running on crude oil for the 5 minutes. There's a range of different charts you can use it on. This is just what I'm going to give you as an example today. The way the bot will work is as it runs, as the day progresses, waves will be identified, so they will be found within the chart, and an order will be placed for longs and an order will be placed for shorts. Once that order is placed, you can see down here the wave above at 15071.5. It's identified that we should be taking a 3-point TP, and I've got my stop loss set to a 3 risk, and what that means is it's 3 times the take profit. With the NQ, it is really important that the waves are of decent size so that you can have a decent stop loss. If you have a super small wave, that means your stop loss is going to be super small, and then you'll often get stopped out. So saying that, I'm not using any timing today. I've got a swell of 5, and I'm identifying waves that are bigger than 12 ticks. Okay, anything smaller than that is going to give me a too small stop loss, and I'm looking for a maximum of 40 ticks for my wave, and so that means my stop loss is going to be quite big. Okay, which is okay because it does give it room to breathe. And what I'll do is I will start it a bit slower and we'll run it, and you'll be able to see, and I'll be able to talk through some of the trades. You can see down the bottom here we have our waves above and our waves below have been identified, and as we move through the day, so we are now, what's the time now? It's just about hit midnight. We'll see if any waves are identified, and if they are identified, you'll see how the orders change from the waves. If a wave is completed, the wave will change color and it will stop, and then the price, an order will place at the new wave, and you'll see that as we go. So I'm not sure where we will find some trades, because the waves are found upon price action, as I said, and support and resistance and volume and a number of other calculations. So all that is happening in the background. So at every single tick, the bot is calculating to find these new waves. So let's just maybe speed it up a bit, because it is a bit of a quiet time, the US night time. We'll see if we can catch a number of trades. Oh, there we go. So our first trade, as you can see, I'll just slow this down, was a loss, which is fine. What happened is it went into the wave. It went into the wave, and then it nearly went through the wave, but it pulled back and it's gone down. Okay, so if I was trading this live, if I saw the bot go into this wave up to this point here, I probably would actually just close that and take some profit. However, there's nothing wrong with letting the bot do its thing. I'm not really concerned about going into the red. Often I will set a profit target. Usually that 500 a day loss is my maximum that I like to see on a particular bot. And I'm also looking for $500 in profit, maybe even up to $1,000 for my minis. Okay, if I was talking micros and I was working on my PAs, I'd probably be maybe trading 3 or 4 contracts on micros, and yeah, my profit targets would be a bit different. But we start off the day with a loss, which is okay, which is fine. We'll hopefully get that money back. And as you can see, the wave didn't fully complete. However, we're not going to trade it again. Now the wave is fully complete. It did end up going back taking it, but we don't want to trade it. We don't want to trade it more than once. Okay, and we'll see down the bottom here, and we will slow that down so I can see. So you can see price entered this wave here, came back. Okay, often there is a pullback before it goes to the wave, not always. So it is important that we have that decent stop loss for that size of the wave. And you can see it went through, and now we've cut back our losses to $35, which is okay. We're on the right track. Let's continue our journey through the day, see what happens. It's kind of come down here, and these waves, as I said, are calculated so that we're hopefully getting away from these little spike outs. Okay, we want to go into the wave and we want to take a decent chunk of it. Oh, and we can see here we have another loss. What happened here is we had it's after the London Open. London Open happened back here, so now we're getting close to the morning time for the US Open. US Open happens at 8:30. You can see it went up, it went in a fair way, but however it did come back, which is fine. We would hate to hold on to this trade and it to fully reverse around on us. So we're going to cut our losses here, and we're just going to keep trading with the day, and hopefully we'll see a bit of a turnaround. Okay, we're getting closer to that open. One of the things I wanted to talk about in this clip as well is that we have coded ways to handle errors with these bots now. So what we will find is with these newer bots that we are releasing, if you do get an error, the bot will not shut down. It'll just close any open positions, but it will continue to trade as the day progresses, unless you disable the bot. I know that other bots for other companies and bots in the past may have shut down and then that's it for the day. However, this bot it's really important that if we do enter a trade and an error occurs because maybe price moved too fast, there was slippage or whatever it may be, we do close that position so we're not in any open positions, and that we continue with the bot because we want to make back some of these losses, or if who knows, we might get some positive slippage and be in the green. We want to make sure we keep that profit and we do close it. So we're getting up to the US Open. That's why I don't really want to speed it up. I just want to see what happens. I want to see if it takes this one down here, or with the US Open there is a bit of a turnaround and we can see a bit of a spike, which is predictable for the US Open. No waves have been identified, which is okay. We're not going to trade this top wave because we've already traded it. We may trade the next one because it hasn't been entered, but we'll just see where price action goes. There's a nice push there, and see there is an error. It's just an error, but it's just I'm just going to pause it there. The bot has not stopped. This error is just saying that we're unable to put a buy stop because price moved too quick for that wave. Okay, price happened way too quick, so that it wasn't able to do it, which is fine. If that's going to happen, we don't want to enter, because often with those quick spike outs and with these quick errors, you're going to find there's always going to be a massive pullback, and we don't want to trade those. So that the code that's involved in this bot is going to save you from entering in those trades. And you can see you would have been entered that trade and it would have been an immediate loss. Okay, but that's okay. We're only $100 down. Oh, a new wave has formed, and we now have our buy stop. Oh, a new sell wave down the bottom. And as they form, I'm just going to slow this down a second. As they form, you will see that the waves will come down here, and you can see the size. And if you don't like to trade one of those, you can just cancel off those orders and it won't trade it. Okay, just split it up back to the 30. And we will see we've entered a trade, again an error, but this time we closed with some positive slippage and we got us back to $45. Okay, the bot is still running. All it did was come up with an error, and that was just a warning message, just to say that you can leave those warning messages there. So if you weren't near your computer and those warning messages appeared, that's fine. They can stay there and the bot will still work as is. Okay, you can see a bit of a double bottom here, pushing up. If it breaks this double bottom, it might take our order. Really testing it. And it did. Came down. Look how quick that happened. Took our order, and now we are in the green. Perfect. Okay, so minus some commissions, we'll probably break even for the day so far, which is fine. I'm happy with that. Now we're getting a bit of a push, a bit of that breakout, and we now are in the green because we took that wave there. Perfect. You can see it entered, exited. The difference between Surfer would have taken the breakout here, which still would have worked. However, Wayfinder is taking a larger chunk of the trade. Okay, we're getting close to that top. Oh, we have a bit of a stop out. That's fine. There's plenty more ways for us to identify. Again, a couple of errors, which is all good. Still trading, back in the green because we took a nice win here. So we have a couple of wins, a couple of stops, but we're still in the green. Okay, again, this is the 45 seconds. That's why it is running super quick. Okay, this is not something I trade all the time. A 45-second chart is something I would probably trade based upon whatever's happening in the day. If I know there's going to be a bit of consolidation, often the 45-second chart is great for that because it grabs those waves in between support and resistance. You can see even in this trending market here, we got a bit of an upwards trend. I kind of feel that it's probably going to come back at some point because it popped up pretty quick. And these are the kind of things we discuss in our Discord. So members of Ace Trading get access to all the bots, and we also discuss these kind of type of trades in our Discord. So if you would like to become a member, please reach out to us, and yeah, we're more than happy to get you set up on our Discord and give you access to all of our bots. You can see now there's a wave above. It's a bit of a consolidation in the period here. It's either going to break long or it might break short and take this wave here. You can see there's a bit of a double bottom here, and we have entered and we took our trade, $180. Excellent. So look, I would be very happy with $180 just from the morning session. You can see it's only now 10 o'clock. You could have had this running overnight, sleeping, woken up in the morning, seen a bit of red, let it run for the first hour, and look, the first couple of hours, and you'd see some green, and you could, by all means, you could just turn this bot off and be done for the day. However, I'm looking for, because I'm risking $500 on the day, I would like to find that $500 mark, just so that if I do have a red day, it is going to counteract and I'm not going to take away some of my profits. Okay, you can see now we're up $300, took that nice wave there, still the wave up the top here and down the bottom. Often if you see those double waves, they could cause concern. Often that means that there's a really strong resistance up the top there. Not always. Sometimes I would cross those ones off for those double waves, but you can see here another wave has formed up top here. I would like to take that trade because it's still within that range, but these ones here I'd be a bit concerned about. Ideally, because of that big push, it came back down to probably halfway. Okay, it's probably the halfway back using the Fibonacci, and it's probably going to either push or go down, obviously, but ideally, considering where the market's going, I probably would prefer it to come back down. Take this trade here would be a bit more, a bit of a safer trade, just because I don't know where this market will go. Is it going to push up higher, and how quick it's going to happen? Consolidating now. What are we? We are at 11 o'clock. So you tend to find just around that lunchtime, so up anything between like 12 and 1, you're going to find it's a bit quieter because of lunch. See, there's a couple of trades, and there you go. You hit that double wave and came back with a stop loss. So it took the win for that one, hit that one, came back with a loss, which is okay. I did expect that. Okay, if I was trading this live, I probably would have crossed that off and kept my winnings, and I'd be up $600. And then I probably would have called it quits for the day. However, this is a video for us to look at. So now we're back up. I'm just going to keep it going. See how far we get. I'm just going to trade the day out. So what are we sitting at? We're sitting at 11:30. We're going to trade till that 4 p.m. mark. So over here, so we've still got a bit of time. Let's see what happens. There's a couple of double waves now formed. You can see it's formed off the double bottoms here. That's a great, see, because it's a double bottom, it formed a wave here, and now it's going to hopefully clear that double bottom and then give us a nice easy win. So as I said, price action is involved in these waves, and you can see, look, perfect. Took it really nicely. Look, $700. I'd be very happy with that for the day. I would close it off, walk away. But we're going to keep going and have a look, see what other waves appear, because now we're getting up to lunchtime. I don't usually like to trade the lunchtime because it's usually a less volume and a lot of consolidation, bouncing backwards and forwards, and you tend to get some spike outs. So the wicks tend to just bounce up and down. But after lunch, I really enjoy that session. I often trade that from Australia. It's our early morning, so I'll often wake up, see what my bot has done for the day, look where the range has gone for the day, and then just trade it based upon that. You can see now we're starting to form that lunchtime consolidation. A bit more concerned about it. It's quite a small wave. Yeah, that was quite a small wave. It took profit, but I probably, with the really small waves, it just means that you're going to have a smallish stop loss. And with the NQ, it can be quite volatile, moving up and down, and you could hit your stop loss very easily. Look, $870. Very happy with that. But we still have a bit of time left on the day. Let's speed up and see how we go. And we're well into the lunch period. We've hit our 950, so there's our nearly $1,000 on the day. Commissions probably brings us down to 900, so probably let's just see if we can hit 1,000. I'm not sure if it does. Oh, we've hit a bit of a loss, as I said, in that lunchtime period. I'm expecting a few losses and then hopefully a bit of a trend after lunch, which we will grab a few more wins. If this gets down to $500, I would probably cancel, just stop it for the day and walk away with my money. But I'm just going to see what happens here. Back to the 920. Oh, now we're back to 815. So this is that bouncing around. Lunchtime period. Oh, there we go, $700. If it does hit us at 500, I probably would have walked away. But look, this is us just testing out the bot and showing you how it works. Just talking through how I would trade it for the USD. The most important thing is money in your pocket. The last thing you want to do is earn a good chunk of money and walk away, hand it all back. Okay, even though there's money left on the table, money in the pocket is obviously way more important. Look, you can see with these, I'm just going to slow down for a second. When this bot really shines is when a few of these waves line up. Okay, so a wave was formed. I'm assuming, without doing my calculations, you can kind of see a bit of maybe a Gartley pattern here. It's gone up, pulled down, and then we've got our wave that's formed. It's going to take a nice chunk of that, and then it looks like maybe there could be a double bottom here, and this one's formed up this one. It could be price action here, maybe a head and shoulders pattern. No, it's going upwards that way. But either way, when waves line up like this, generally you'll find price just pushes through them really nicely, really smoothly, and that's what got us back to our $900. So I'm just going to see if we can get our $1,000 mark, and then I'll stop it for the day, but we'll speed it up. A couple of nice waves here. Formed, hoping for a bit of breakout. More inclined to take the top one, just because of that double one down the bottom. Saying that, we've got a bit of a wedge happening here, and that's what this probably is picking up on, and then we get our nice easy win. We're at 995. Do we stop it for the day? We'll see what happens. Usually when I let it go a bit longer, it'll often give the money back, which just happens, but we can win it back easily. That's the idea of the bot. And we're going to get our win, and I'm just going to stop it there. We got our double win. So we've got that first win that was on that first wave, and then our second win on the second wave. Look, $1,120. Cannot complain with that. Using the 45-second chart, just in one day, using one contract. This bot, sky is the limit. There's so many different timed-based charts, so many different range-based Renko charts, Ninja charts that you can use it on. So many different instruments: crude, gold, ES. NQ, it works on every single instrument, so please drop us a line, please subscribe to the channel, don't forget to ask about our Discord, join our Discord, come see our other bots, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will catch you again soon.